face-off as Lockwood takes it for Newton Lenape Valley. And it goes over to Joey Gallucci. You're watching Black Bear TV. We are live from the Coliseum at Skyline's Ice World in Stockholm, New Jersey, about 40 miles west of New York City. Big check by Brody Deliker. Sends it into the Mountain Lake zone. Handled there by number 12, Michael Vergona. Now in front of the McLaren with it. Andrew McLaren, number 22, hits the brakes. Formasano knocks him off the puck. Comes over to Vergona. Hits Howard's skate. Now Formasano. Oh, big check by Fagan. I think Formasano was able to skate away from most of that. He ducked, and Fagan brushed the top of his helmet. So that's what happens when you keep your eye. Oh, big hit by Formasano on number 11, Eli Foreman. So not one to shy away from the physical game. Here's Fasinger with Versenat in front. Knocked off the puck by Wenzel. Now Wenzel on the near end. Pass up to Fagan. Joey Gallucci steals it away. Good defense by Gallucci. Howard with a pass across to Rocco Gallucci. The freshman over the red line sends it in onside. So important to learn that. Over the years, you see so many players shoot it from behind the red line. It's an icing. Gallucci made sure to hit the line there. Good job. Now, in the corner, number 12, Vergona. Behind the net, Harlick. Sends it around outside the zone. Goes down into the Mountain Lake side. No icing as it was slow enough where McLaren could have played it. Fasinger holds it at the line. Good play by Kellen. Pass across the Lockwood. The shot. Over the crossbar and off the glass. Joey Gallucci now. Gallucci sends it forward. Intercepted by number 36 for Mountain Lake's Boonton. That's Ethan Christianik. Onto the tape of Eli Foreman. Foreman onside. On the backhand. Oh, great defense by Jack Bofa. Knocking him off the puck. Now a shot by Foreman. Saved by Bowden. Gallucci behind the net. Bofa lost his stick. Lenape Valley zone and an icing on the play. With 8:09 to go in period number 3. 2-2 your score. Good game here at Skylands Ice World. Face off to the left of Scanlon. It'll be Lockwood taking the draw for Newton Lenape Valley. Comes back to the point. Held in by Bofa. Along the near boards. Barling in there. Sends it deep into the zone. Now Barling. Tipped. And almost a 2-on-1. Good play by Bofa to hold it up. Now the other way. Here is Lockwood. The shot. Save Scanlon. Barling with it in the near corner. Held in by Bofa. Mountain Lake's Boonton trying to clear it, and they do. Here's Eli Foreman over the red line, now over the blue. Good defense by Gallucci. Joey knocks it outside the zone. 7:30 to go, halfway through the third period. In the skates of Bofa. Shot, right pad save. The rebound put wide. Good save by Bowden. Now here is Lockwood. Sean Lockwood coming over the blue into the Mountain Lakes Boonton zone. Oh, he tried to pass it across, and McLaren got in the way. Now Foreman with it. Intercepted by Lockwood. Played in by number 7, and that is Aiden Taylor. Now Joey will pass it off to Rocco. Rocco gets hit by Foreman. Wilmot with a shot. And a left pad save by Bowden. Here is Joey Gallucci. Gallucci coming in. The pass to Lockwood. The shot. Saved by Scanlon. Here is Joey Gallucci. Gallucci coming in. The pass to Lockwood. The shot. Saved by Scanlon. And now set behind the Lakers net. Up the center ice. Foreman loses it in front of the NLV bench. Goes into the corner. Michael Formasano picks it up. The sophomore. Pass off to Sanat. Sanat coming in with Fasinger. Sanat in the near boards. The pass to Fasinger. The shot. Save. Scanlon off the backhand shot. by Fasinger. Formasano forechecking. Cleared outside the zone by Mountain Lakes. Going to go all the way down, and an icing on the play. 5:54 to go, third period. Shots on goal favoring Mountain Lakes 21-12, but on the scoreboard, we are even 2 apiece. This is for third place in the Haas division. Both Newton Lenape Valley and Mountain Lakes Boonton, 4 wins, 3 losses in division. They'll play again one more time later this season. Blocked by Formasano. Second attempt comes outside the zone, and it goes to Fagan. Fagan coming in on Rocco Gallucci. Fagan goes behind the net, hits the brakes, turns around. Rocco goes with him. Pass through, tipped by Formasano. Back to the point, the shot. Wide left. Mountain Lakes, good defense by Harrelick. And now Formasano tied up by number 2 for Mountain Lakes. Formasano with the slap shot, deflected by Wenzel, and I think we have it offside. Well, James McLaren tying Formasano up so he couldn't get a break. He did finally get into the zone, but the shot was compromised by Eli Wenzel, and it doesn't matter because they were offside anyway. Now Vergona in. Michael Vergona loses it. Here comes Sean Lockwood. Already has a goal today. Lockwood, nice move on the backhand, and he can't control it as it slides off his stick blade. Goes into the near corner. Now Barling the shot. Saves Scanlon. Rebounds loose underneath the right pad. Gallucci the shot. Knocked down by Scanlon. 2 saves. Another shot. Wow. What intense pressure on Ethan Scanlon. But the goaltender for Mountain Lakes Boonton doing the job and keeping this a tie game. Comes out to Foreman. Formasano tying him up. Puck's loose at center ice. Picked up by Rocco Gallucci. Rocco in the zone, the shot. Left pad save by Scanlon. Fasinger in the shot. He scores! Kellen Fasinger on the backhand. Beats Ethan Scanlon. And Newton Lenape Valley has come all the way back to take a 3-2 lead. Time of the goal, 3:54 remaining third period. Kellen Fasinger, his second in the game. And Newton Lenape Valley takes a 3-2 lead on Mountain Lakes. Fasinger with it over the blue line, sends it to the near corner. We will start to keep an eye on the Mountain Lakes Boonton bench to see if they pull Scanlon for an extra attacker as he makes a blocking glove save. And again, Scanlon has played great in this third period, so no shame to him. You know, he stopped a rush about 2 minutes ago with 4 or 5 straight shots. So 3-2, Newton Lenape Valley leading by a goal. They were down 2-0 in the second period after a 5-on-3 put Mountain Lakes Boonton up by 2. So credit NLV. 3:06 to go, third period. Shots on goal more even now. 22-19 Mountain Lakes Boonton. So Newton Lenape Valley's caught up in this third period. Puck intercepted by Andrew McLaren. The pass up. Aiden Taylor with it. Over to Fagan. Lawrence Fagan coming in. Lawson Fagan, the shot into the far corner. Fagan off the side of the net. So that metal you heard was the puck hitting the apron and the bottom portion of the net, but way on the outside. Not even the post. Here's Lockwood. High slot. Oh, Fagan knocks down Lockwood. No call. I can't believe it. Now, here is Foreman. It's Fagan knocked into Lockwood. Not an orthodox hit at all. I thought he got his hands up. Here's McLaren. Andrew McLaren sends it in past Boonton's net. Joey Gallucci, 2:15 to go. Time winding down in this third period. Here's Lockwood and an offside. Welcome back to Skylands Ice World inside the Coliseum for New Jersey High School Hockey on Black Bear TV. Mike Formasano along with you, calling what has turned into, I was saying in the middle of the game, a good game. It's turned into a great game and maybe one of the best regular season games I've seen in years. 3-2 Newton Lenape Valley over Mountain Lakes Boonton. Lakers with a 2-0 lead midway through the first period with all the momentum after scoring on a 5-on-3 Then something flipped in the late second period. Kelly Fasinger scored a goal, made it 2-1, and then Sean Lockwood tied it late second period, and now Fasinger with the second goal of the game. Oh, they dropped the puck before Eli Foreman's even in the circle. The referees were telling him the net is empty. It goes down. It's an icing. I'll tell you what, Mountain Lakes Boonton was not paying attention to the referee telling him to get in the faceoff circle. So he dropped the puck with just Barling in there. And Barling knocked it forward. Lockwood, he shot it down the ice, but unfortunately for Newton Lenape Valley, it was an icing. Well, minute 57 to go. Extra attackers on. It's knocked down. Here is Barling up to center ice. Taken by Foreman for Mountain Lakes Boonton. 6-on-5. Foreman in front. Bowden with the stick. The shot over the crossbar by number 12. Now Fagan with it. Vergoda to Fagan. Good defense by Fasinger. It's back to the point. Wenzel. Fagan with it. In front. Shot. Save Bowden. As number 21, Andrew Wilmot, tapping on the pads, trying to knock it loose. And the referee hearing something from the benches, so stopping play, resetting. So it's going to be Barling against Foreman for the faceoff. Here it is. Foreman wins, goes to Fagan. The shot deflected into the near corner. Pass in front. Shot goes wide. Galucci in the corner now. Wilmot on him. Andrew Wilmot. Pass back to Wenzel. Wenzel fires. Saved by Bowden. Right to the breadbasket. A laser by Wenzel. And Bowden had a beat on it the whole way. Now face off to the right of the NLV goaltender. Picked up by Foreman. In front, Fagan. Can't get a shot off. It goes in the near corner. Fasinger on him. Barling trying to steal it. It's in front. Cleared by Galucci. Shot deflected by Barling. And here's Lockwood. Loses it to Wenzel. 1 minute remaining here in the third period. Puck goes all the way down, trickling toward the net. It's going to be wide left. And an icing on face off. Won by Newton Lenape Valley. Cleared by Galucci. All the way down the ice. It's going to go in. Goal! Joey Galucci hits from all the way down in the zone. It's an empty net goal. And Newton Lenape Valley up by 2. 4-2. Well, Joey Galucci shot it off the boards. If you've ever played pool and you have your ankles, you try and carom a ball into one of the corner pockets. Well, that was like Joey Galucci with a pool stick. Right off the boards on the far end, it bounces and slid right into the empty net. Dead center. Face-off won by Lockwood. Picked up by Wilmot. Shot, save Bowden. It's loose on the side. Fagan trying to get a shot off. Can't do so. 7 seconds to go. In the corner, there's Galucci. He'll send it behind the net. It's picked up by Rocco Galucci. There's the buzzer. A brave fight. A glorious victory. Newton Lenape Valley comes back to defeat Mountain Lakes Boonton. Final score. Newton Lenape Valley 4. Mountain Lakes Boonton 2. What a game. A great comeback tonight by Newton Lenape Valley, being down 2 goals late second period. And instead of getting just one before the intermission, they tied the game, and they came back into the third period on even footing. And Kelly Fasinger scoring the game winner about 3.5 minutes to go to make it 3-2, and an empty net goal by Joey Galucci sealing the deal and giving Newton Lenape Valley the victory, who moves to 5-3 in the Haas division, and Mountain Lakes Boonton drops to 4-4.